First of all, Minister, I welcome this announcement. But the one thing I would say to you, Minister, is there has been a few announcements on different energy things throughout the last 6 months or 8 months. And I think that some of it was through Enterprise Ireland. Is that correct, Minister? That they would look for the rebates back. Or the money's back, or that's where they fill the forms. And what we're hearing back from businesses is that revenue is making it ferociously difficult for the businesses in the rural areas. And this is coming not from one company, but a lot of different companies, that it's basically, something is announced, but it's like trying to climb the reek if you're not able, that you kind of get it back. And I think that the likes of revenue needs to work with these people to make sure, because at the end of the day, I spoke to a business today that has 130 people employed, and they were just so frustrated. And I might bring the case to you, Minister, if you're willing to look at it. They're so frustrated where they were actually told, oh, don't put it in yet. Well, like, if there's money out there and a business is hemorrhaging, or their ESB bills has gone up substantial, they need to get the help that they need, especially when they're employing the likes of that amount of people in a rural area. I spoke to a person that makes machinery in Mayo, and they were telling me that their accountants was telling them it's so cumbersome. And what we need to do is make sure that we streamline that, make it as workable as possible to basically get these businesses that's doing the work. And the other thing, and to have spoke on earlier, in the line of the announcement, and look, we welcome the announcement of money going back to people, but the one thing I would say in money going back to people, Middle Ireland that's paying the taxes are struggling at the moment, and we need to not forget them. But I would ask you, and I'd like you to address it, that if there's problems there, from everything I'm hearing, and I'm not like these people are in businesses all their life, everything I am hearing is that there seems to be a roadblock out there when they go to look for this money, and in some cases they're being told, oh, don't put it in yet because it's not ready or whatever. There's no point in announcing something if it's not ready to do, and I think it's very important that what was said to me was that there seems to be some stumbling block in the way of getting the money out to people, and I'd like you to address that, or your officials. Thanks, and you can give the rest of the time to someone if you want.